is good. My comments and everything are working. Today we've got Mercedes C200, something that I've done in the past as well. Nothing new, nothing fancy. We'll be tinting that one. Bottom loading method, obviously. Hey, thanks guys. Been a little time big echo. Is there echo in here? Technology, Ravi Rana, thank you very much, mate. Hey, Title Market, how are you, mate? Long time no see, bro. Where you been? There is an echo? There shouldn't be an echo. Oh, nice. That's what you want to hear, isn't it? Busy. Try that Jeep. Try on YouTube. Do you still have? Is it okay? Let's hear if anyone else have some sort of echo. Then I'll do something about it. Meanwhile, let's get started. I didn't change any settings from the last time I was live, so I don't know how we build it up an echo. Is it just the background noise that you're hearing, or like echo? Yeah, that's what I think, man. I don't think there is an echo, to be honest. Me, the boss, I, the manager, and myself, the supervisor, has been fighting. Try switch from TikTok to YouTube. See if you might not have any echo in YouTube. Just switch platform, see if that's any better. Go to YouTube, search for Mr Clean Adelaide, stay there if you like it. The only thing on YouTube is I don't think you can hear your comments on YouTube. That's the only difference. Apart from that, it's all good. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what I meant. I haven't changed any of the settings, so that's what I was thinking. Alright guys, let's get started on a C200. You've been live shortly, Bill? Oh no. Busy, that's why? Good on you, mate. Good on you. Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to go back to my gym as well, man. Go live while you're inside the gym. and then it'll be the detail market gym lives. Gym live lessons. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like the new technology nowadays. Yeah, we'll do it on the outside, man. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah. It's like you install the tint on the outside. It basically just works as PPF now. Do I do crack before I do windshields? That's what you're asking? Nah, man. I don't. Hey, Amit, how are you, mate? Good to see you, bro. Oh, nice. That's good. Hey, everyone watching me from different countries. How are you guys? This is 15% and it's a carbon. No, stainless steel blades, as long as you snap a new one, pretty much every time you start doing something about it, it will not scratch the glass. Same way as like my glass, you know, doesn't scratch. Hey guys, how are you? How's everyone? Hey, morning from UK. Hey, morning guys. Morning, how are you? Just give me a sec. I don't think I can hear the YouTube comments. Just comment, anyone on YouTube, if you can just comment once. I just want to see if they're coming to me in my ears. I can hear the TikTok ones. Hey guys, how are you? We are doing 15% tint on this guy, a carbon 15%. So the guy is only keeping the car for not even 3-4 months, so he just wants something for privacy, and that's about it. Guys, beautiful car, good work on. Hey, thank you very much. I don't think I've got YouTube comments in my ear, so let me just restart. Two things in here. Let me just restart. It'll be very quick. Nice car, thank you very much. Any tips for cutting quarter windows? Yeah, just do the same that I'm doing. Otherwise you can always scan the quarters, like cut it, install it. If that feels like it's like your perfect fit, just keep the liner and just keep on cutting it from there on. Do you done ceramic tinting? Yeah. What are your thoughts on it? Yeah, we do ceramic tinting. My last live, which was 3 hours ago, we did nano ceramic install on GWM. So if you want, you can actually go to YouTube and watch my previous lives. Most of my lives that I do are ceramic and nano ceramics.
Thomas Mack said, have you used Reno film? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's good. It's alright.
Hashmi said, do you leave a bit extra on the dot matrix?
About a centimeter to not a centimeter, like 1 millimeter to 2 millimeters extra,
Crown emoji,
and that's about it.
Raj Neil, Fiji emoji, crown emoji.
Hey Raj Neil, how are you, mate?
TBSS Manny said, will you do Frankenstein method for this window?
Nah, we'll do the roll method. I've done Frankenstein in the past when I started, but not a big fan. Like if the tin touches somewhere, I have to be very careful and stuff like that. I'll get like, why take the risk when you have easier method? Frankenstein can be a little hard depending on your skills. So yeah, it's up to you. Do whatever you like, sort of thing.
Richard Moat said, does this line of work get you the ladies?
This line of work get me the ladies? I don't think so, man. I've got a wife and 2 kids. Otherwise, I would have answered that question. Sorry. Let's do...
Hakarlovic09. TVSS Manny said your method will probably be what I start with because I do not have the enclosed gallery. Sajil_flow.
Yeah, I think this is the way to go for a lot of people. And also this is a good example of, because I have that Tint there with me. So when you do your back rolls, great example, I'll give you a really cool example. So the way to tell if this is the Tint side or the liner side is rub them against each other. So if this is sticking, that means this is the Tint side. Now this is what we have is the liner side. So the liner side is facing me because I can rub them each other like together, fold them and rub them, and if they doesn't stick, if they slide and glide around, that means it is the liner side. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll take the liner off, lift it a little bit, and then we'll spray the glue side, not the Tint side. We're actually spraying the glue side. Okay, so that's what it is, that's what we've done. And then I'll lift it up, I'll roll it onto itself. So now when you see, the Tint is actually come on the outside and then the liner, it has gone on the inside. So this is like the easiest way you would learn how this is happening. Alright, so that's what it is. Now you see two things happening in here. You see that's I've got the Tint which is come to the outside, and then liner which is on the inside. So the liner is actually sticking to the Tint side now. So when I unroll it, I'll let the liner stick to the roll, and then we'll just lift off the Tint. So see that? So the liner is now sticking to the roll, and that's my glue side. And I'll just keep on unrolling it onto the window, just keep on unrolling it, and eventually the glue side will be facing the glass, and then the liner is actually gone on the outside. See, that's the liner sticking on the outside, and that's the glue side. I'll stick to the glass, and you can actually just take this off. This is how the reverse roll or back roll method sort of works. I don't have an easiest method from what I've explained.
TVSS Manny said thank you for the explanation. Now I understand.
Yeah, no worries, that's all good. My pleasure. Are you Australian? I am Indian, but I've lived in Australia for 9 years now.
Said, do you have %5 tint?
Yeah, I do have 5% tint, yep. I am using Suntech today. The only problem I have with this one is I've got a 60-inch roll, which is not cut to 40s and 20s like normally what I would have had.
Said, are you in Melbourne?
No, I am in Adelaide, Australia. Oh, you can tell me with an accent? Yeah. I do have an accent.
Tim King said, why don't you have template cutouts?
I do have template cutouts. But my viewers, the guys they're learning from watching this, they don't have a plotter, so I make videos just to teach these guys. If I start using my plotter, you won't get anything out of that. Good for me, not good for watchers. Yeah.
Hamid said, when do you usually use your plotter, in which cases?
Just the quarter windows, I'll use them.
Doe 4.
Just on the quarter windows, they might be like harder to cut or harder to install, then I'll use my plotter. And very easy method to hand cut. Let me explain you guys, because we've got a lot of watches today. It'll be helpful for pretty much everyone. Okay, so when you're cutting, so this is what I'm doing now, is I'm cutting both sides on the same window, so I don't have to use my knife again. Okay, saving time. What I have is flipped up film. So I have one, so I have the liner facing the liner. So that's the liner side and this is the liner side. So if both the tints are on the outside. So this is the tint that's facing me and that's the tint that's facing the glass, if that makes sense. So I have my tint and then another piece is like that because we'll cut it on the opposite direction. So when I install that way, it'll perfectly fit the other side. Does that make sense? You know how I cut both of these at the same time and then I lifted it, I flipped it and put it on the top. Now they've got different directions, you know, because I flipped it up. Now this is what's happening with this one. Stupid simple to cut that film. We'll wet it a little bit. First thing you want to do is cut that bottom. You know, that's the first thing you want to do. Align that tint straight with the chrome so you can see my tint is all straight. You know, make yourself a little room so you can see where the edges are. Bring your knife a little bit and then what do you want to do? You want to start from one corner and maybe not even from the corner, just leave maybe a centimeter gap, you know, from my nail or my finger. I'm holding it down so I know where my edge is. I poke and then I'll go straight. So this time my knife or the blade is actually resting on top of this rubber seal and then I'm just moving like this, you know. From there on you want to take this out but the other direction, so the outside direction. There you go. Same as this way, you want to take it outside instead of moving it inwards, because if you take it inside, if you cut it inside way, you actually cut through the pattern, so it won't be good. Now without moving the tint, I want to cut one of the corners. I'll do this one, I do that one, doesn't matter. So let's start with this corner. So you want to feel for the edge, you want to make yourself a little line there, you want to feel for the edge and just go straight. And also, as I said before in my previous lives, when you're cutting the edge and you're going up, you want to use your shoulder blade to go up, no, you from your elbow. If you start going through your elbow, you'll make that turn, you know. So if I go up from my elbow, I'll make that turn. If I go up from my shoulder, I'll go up like this, you know. Keep you stable. Once you've done that, any guy you are doing, you can actually go inside. Have any tri-edge card, just shove that in there and see how much space you've got. So I've got that much space inside. On the other side, I've got that much. So I'll use the shorter one. So this is the as lesser space I can put it in, and I'll cut that in half, and we'll keep that as a reference point. I've got the same space. You know, the width is the same that I want to have for for my extra tint that I can hide inside the seal, so I won't see any gaps. Now you can see my tint is all straight because I'm following the bottom edge that I cut. Now I've cut the side and I've moved that tint, shifted that tint to the same side that I cut, because I want to make that pattern bigger. So I want to hide that inside the seal so you won't see any gap on both the edges. Okay, once this is done, when you're actually starting out, you can tack this a little bit so it won't move on you when you're cutting this edge. Now let's cut this edge. Same way as you cut the other side. Let's go follow using my shoulder blade, just go all the way up. Okay, now we've got both the sides. Lift it up. The area that you tacked, just spray some water in it and then move it back. So now you can see I've got equal-ish amount of space on both the sides. Bring it to the bottom. I want to bring that pattern to the bottom just because I want to have that pattern to be able to put it inside the seal. So I don't want to see any gaps from these two edges. That's why I moved the tint a little bit forward, but I also don't want to see any gap around the bottom. So because there is extra glass that's inside that part right there, because you know there's extra glass, so I want to make sure that I have extra tint at the bottom to make sure like I cover the whole glass. So we put it to the bottom and make sure because we're hiding the tint inside the seals from the bottom area as well. You know, same story. I don't want to see any gaps. That's why. So you lift up that bottom part a little bit. So when you put it down, it doesn't crunch or bunch on you. And then we'll bring it down. Hang on, my car turned off. Let's turn it on. It might happen again and again. I might have to come back and start it up, which is fine. It's the same story. Lift it up. Are you guys getting it? And then roll the window down a little bit. So when you roll this down, now I can see where my edge is. That's where my edge is. I'll use a plastic, I'll use a knife, any knife with a plastic housing. So because what I want to do, I want to poke on one of the edge. I want to have that knife resting on the edge of the glass, and then my knife, the housing, resting on the glass itself. And now I just want to move straight. That's it. That's what I want to do. Cut this away from the tint, just like that, and then take this away from the tint. Now I've got all 4 sides cut. Take it away, and make sure when you're taking it away, do not grease it, so be very gentle with it. So see how I've got all my 4 sides cut. Now what I want to do is I want to clean up these sides or these corners that I've got left up. So let's go make a straight cut. Take this away. Yeah, it'll be very easy once you start doing practice. And round off these corners, because tint doesn't like straight sharp corners. Okay, round off this bottom part as well, just like that. Round this part as well, just like this. And then we've got that last one, we'll round it off just like that. As I said before, tint doesn't like sharp corners. Now because it's the other side, flip it, put it to the top. That's it. Now we've got the pretty much the whole car cut out. I gotta work on the back window now. Bro is putting on a show for those. What? Staking what? Sorry, I couldn't understand. What do you say? Stalking outside of here. Man's. Sorry man, I couldn't understand what he said. Alright, let's clean the back.
Hamid said the ones who are not actually watching, just spectating.
Ah.
It's okay. Said, where is it, mate?
I am in Adelaide, Australia. Hey Jenny, thanks. Now clean the back, and then what we want to do for my back glass is I want to spray that with water. I want to have that car right there.
Said need for RAV4.
Need for RAV4? Are you in Australia, Adelaide, Australia, or somewhere else?
Learn a new trade. Khaled halal.
Now let's just wipe the whole back glass. So these are called bounce dry sheets. What dry sheets will do, make that glass slippery for the tint to slide and glide around when I'm shrinking. And that's the whole process of it. Just to slide and glide around. But okay, oh sorry, I am in Australia. Clean your hands because they've got nasty chemicals in it. I don't want that to soak inside my hands. Wipe your hand one more time.
Habib Harana.
Hey, thank you very much for the gift, man. What is this, an ice block? Dry sheets, yes, bounce dry sheets.
GREWA, Ninja emoji, Australia emoji, kangaroo emoji.
Now we're gonna shrink these film. We shrink the film because think about it. The film itself, which is all plastic, is all flat. Because the tint is all flat. Hey, thank you very much, Mike. Because the plastic is all flat and the glass that's inside the car has curve to it. I want to make sure my tint also have the same one of curve that my glass have. So when I install it on the inside, it sort of fits nicely. Sorry, that moved a little bit. Hey, hello.
I never understood how they get attached to glass without adhesive. Only Boosted said, bro, are you in Indian Australia?
Yep, I am. So there is you don't understand how they get stick to the glass. There is a glue side. When we use water, that glue side deactivates, sort of make it easier to slide and glide around, and then makes it easier to install, put it right to place, and then we squeeze the water out. Once the water has dried out, it activates the glue and they just keep on sticking there, you know what I mean? So that's what happened here. Anybody hearing me? I am hearing you. Hey guys, how are you? Peak comedy. Two of the funny accents. What's going on? Yeah, my accent sounds funny to some people. I get it. Alright guys, I'll lift it again. So we're only shrinking the fingers. They're popping up. Nothing else. So we'll shrink it again because I want to make sure I don't want to see any fingers pop up when I'm installing. So that's what we're doing now. Alright, we'll lift it up again. The bottom, we'll shrink the glass again just one last time, and that's it. The water doesn't dissolve the glue? No, the water doesn't dissolve the glue. Alright, let's move this to the corner. Before I move this to the corner, I want to clean up the glass because I've been transferring that tint on top of the glass back to the peel board a couple of times. So I want to make sure there is no contamination on the glass that can make its way through when I actually peel the liner and I'm just spraying it with water. Now I want to bring it back. Lightly missed it. So the water makes it sticky because water between the film creates like a vacuum, and because there is like a vacuum thing, it just makes it stick. Okay, that's how it is. Now pretty much everything is ready apart from the window. In these Mercedes, pretty much every Mercedes or BMWs you'll see, they have felt seals inside. So these felt seals have to be masked off before you start tinting. Otherwise it'll just pretty much ruin everything. Let's wipe it down before I do anything. Make my tint stick to it better.
Dem starter said, "Is this live?"
Yeah, it is live. Yep.
Putteriksan said, "I'm a window tinter from Sweden and I love seeing live videos like this because it never stops being boring to watch tinters use their own style when tinting."
Oh yeah, 100% man. I do watch other people do tint as well. But thanks for watching, mate. Are you a bottom loader or top loader? And then is this live? Yeah, this is live. Is this the good as factory installed? So privacy glass is not a tint. It's actually just the glass which is darker. So it's, as the name says, privacy is just there for privacy. It's not blocking or rejecting any sort of heat or absorbing or helping you with, you know, keeping the heat away from the car.
Sharon said, "Oh, okay."
Good job with scratches on the front bumper by putting the tap on. Okay, I don't know if people are that stupid. Because I think tape will scratch the car. Just putting the roll and then scratch it. Come on, man. So if I put a tape on there, I'm scratching the bumper. Alright.
TDSS Manny said, "Yes, people are that stupid, haha."
I think people nowadays, they just want watching the live because they want to see that if I do, let me just do one mistake.
Said, does it make a difference what?
Like installing the tape inside.
On the paint is not going to do anything.
Yeah, this is what I did. I didn't throw it on there, and I'm not rubbing it, alright? Okay.
TBSS Manny said they want something to complain about for no reason.
Yeah, because they're jealous, you know. That's it.
Dem Starter said lol. Buster Bruno said, does it make a difference what side of the window the tiny is put, inside or outside?
Make the type is put inside or the outside. So I'm masking the seal. If I mask it, the seal on the outside, then I won't be able to close that window anymore. So yeah, we'll fold it to the inside. That makes sense?
Raj Neil said at Mustang off 80 really? Your nails scratch the bonnet. Ong. Joey 22015 said it's normal to get water go down into the door.
Yeah, that's normal, yeah. So there's two methods to install window tint. There is a top loading method and there's a bottom loading method. I do bottom loading. So what that means is that we've already taken the sweeps out of the car. So these guys, these things they like normally install in there, we've taken them off. So when you take these seals out, the water can actually just go inside the door. Same place it goes, where the water might go outside when you pressure washing or it's raining, and it goes to the same area and it exits from the drain at the bottom. All right. I show the skill, yeah. Adelaide, South Australia, yeah. Yeah, I do headlight and tail light tint as well. KHILED. Khalid, thank you very much, mate. I really like the appreciation.
TBSS Matty said at ABC has a felt liner that can contaminate the tint. Matty Grant Music said, what suburb are you in?
I am in Para Hills West.
Buster Bruno said, does it make a difference what side the actual tint film is put? Joey 22015 said
yeah, it does make a difference on what side the tint is put, because one side is the liner and another side is glue side. So if you mix that up, you won't be able to install it inside. Like imagine you put the glue side on the outside, you're trying to squeegee it and the tint will just catch on your squeegee.
Joey 22015 said it's because
someone gifted me. Hey, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for the gifts.
Inai, playful face emoji, playful face emoji.
Because I am doing a DIY and scared I'll ruin the electronics in the door. No, if you, okay bro, there are two methods of installing the tint. If you install your tint using the same method that I am doing, like if you take the sweeps out of the car, the seals that between the door card and the window, and let all the water just go inside, it should be all fine. There is no electronics that place. But if you're not taking it off and you're using a two-stage method or a top loading, then yes, I would recommend just you know, cover your door cards, because that way the water doesn't have anywhere to go and it just start running off your components. So because I use a different tint will 100% of the time will go and will be installed on the inside, not outside. Inside always, yep.
Hamid gifted rose.
Thank you very much, Hamid. I really appreciate that, man.
Buster Bruno said a TBSS Manio. Okay, thanks.
This car is a bit better in terms of masking than the last one we did.
TBSS Manny said, are those seals easy to remove to do it your way with most cars?
Yeah, I think so. Some seals, they go all the way to the bottom, which I won't recommend taking them off, otherwise it'll be harder to put them back on again. But some of them in some cars, yes, you can take it off. What was the car that I did previously? Did I do that on the live? I don't think I did it on the live. And I actually took the seals off. I don't remember the car, but I'll try to find a photo. I'll try to find a photo or a video, and I'll show you guys. Some cars you can actually take them off, and some cars they have double sort of seals, and the outside seal you can actually just take it off. Why am I installing tape? Yeah, some cars they have felt seals. Some cars have rubber seals. So if the car has like a felt seal, which is something like this, it had a lot of crap that can make its way inside the tint. So just to stop contamination, so we'll mask it off and, you know, make my life easier.
Pudricksan said, I use painter's tape on models with hairy frame. Never tried it.
Yeah, with hairy frame.
I will sure give that one a try.
Yeah, painter's tape, you know how it gets wet and it'll get saggy and all these things? This won't get that sort of stuff, but yeah, you can use whatever you like, man. As long as it gets the job done, you know, do whatever you like. Come on. And also this is very sticky.
TBSS Manny said, good tape, haha, doesn't want to let go.
Nah, it's very sticky.
My first step before everything is applying tape.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah, that's it. No rolling the windows down for another 3 days. That's what I say. You know the last car we did, the GWM Canon, it automatically lowers the tint down a little bit, the window down a little bit, both the front and the back. So I actually just heated it up quickly, because I said to the guy, hey, can you actually not roll your windows down? He said, nah, the car does it automatically. I said, what? And then I tried it. So whenever you like sit inside the car, so you open up the door, it rolls them down, and when you sit inside, you close it off and then rolls it back up again for some reason. Crazy, because it's not frameless. I don't know why they do it. If it was frameless window, yeah, I get the point.
What if it's raining?
Yeah, it's fine. If it's raining, that's fine. So the point of you not rolling down the window is just let it stick better. But actually you can roll down your windows next day, it won't happen anything. It's just for like safety, you know. Gives the window a little bit of curing time, so if something has to happen, it won't happen. Yeah, because like freshly installed window, we want the customer not to roll them down, but the car roll them down by itself. So that's what I mean.
Joey C200 said, how long can I wait till I can roll down the window?
I would recommend waiting 2 to 3 days before you can roll down your windows.
said how many days it takes for one car window tinting?
Takes a couple of hours.
Said if it's raining, it's gonna get the interior wet every time if it just rolls them down.
It rolls them. Oh, yeah. That's another thing as well. I didn't think about it. Yeah, if it's heavily raining, yeah, that makes sense. But it's actually rolling them down for the same amount of time you opening the door and closing it down. So that's it. So once you open it, rolls them down, and you shut it, rolls them back up again. So might not be that much water that gets in there for how much time it takes you to get in. 2 seconds, 5 seconds.
TVSS Manny said really strange.
Oh yeah, for like something that's just because we have felt seals, which are I like his idea. It says hairy seals. So they have little furry seals. We're masking it off so all that crap doesn't get inside my tint when I'm installing it. That's why.
TVSS Maddie said at TKR Industries makes it less prone to getting contaminated.
Yep. Come on, mate. Just get in there. There you go. That's good enough. Let's roll them back up and see. Yeah, that's it. I have to put the battery on charge. Oops. I'm gonna put the battery on charge for this car. Doesn't look like it's keeping up.
David Lukiji 3. Dear Panther. Hunter Iksan said, and in those tight spots I stick the tape to my blade and push the tape in. Srosh Ahmadi said how his
we can do that as well. Yeah, it just makes that a little harder to trying to get that out again and stuff like that. How much it costs to make the windows tinted? Depending on cars to cars, but generally most of the cars they start at $250. So $250 I can get you decent tint installed on your car. I am in Para Hills West in Adelaide, Australia. Yeah, let's put the battery on charge.
Srosh Ahmadi said start 250.
Yeah, starting at 250, and that's right.
C84 said, or remove the felt altogether.
Yeah, charging.
One Easy Money said I would guess that Australia doesn't have a lot of classic cars.
No, we have a lot of
Steve
classic
South
cars.
said boom happy customers.
Hey, Steve, how you, mate? Will that...
Srosh Amadi tinting starts from 250. Stryan 111.
I want to shut it off. What do I put in there? Let's try that guy.
Steve South said good. Tell me this isn't a Mercedes coupe. Genius.
No, it's not a coupe. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that won't go anywhere.
Steve South said lucky. Magic Touch said,
Yeah.
how can I make one of those sprayer systems?
Magic Touch, I sell these spray systems, so if you need, go to my YouTube, go to YouTube and search for Mr Clean Adelaide, and in the video section you'll see a video with the blue thumbnail and it'll say Tint jetpack reveal. Watch the video and you'll see pretty much everything about the jetpack, and if you want to make an order, just send me an email or text message. Everything is listed in the description. Just watch the video and then see if you want to get yours made and let me know. It's highly customizable, guys.
My friend lives in Australia. He's into Jeeps, Broncos and El Caminos. Magic Touch said. TVSS Manny said I watched it. Pretty cool that it runs off a Milwaukee battery.
So if you saw the whole customization video, I can make that battery. I can make it customizable, so it's highly customizable. So you can actually put any battery in. So if you have a Makita or Ryobi or anything, just let me know, and then I'll put the adapter for the same system that you have. So it'll be highly customized according to your needs. So you don't have to get Milwaukee batteries if you don't have a Milwaukee system.
Manny said it was. I have the batteries already.
It works for me. You have
Amadi tinting starts from 250.
Yeah, if you have the batteries already, that's good. We'll just use the same batteries. Or I can just put in a rechargeable battery system in there, so you just have to plug it on charge every night after you finish. Lexus 200 supports sports. Do you live in Australia? Adelaide, Australia? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's starting at 250, man.
Joey22015 said I want to see how the water drains through the bottom of the door.
Yep. So if I add all that water, you'll see that water start to drain out from there, and then you see that and drained out from there. So see that water? That's how it gets drained out. Okay.
Joey22015 said, does every car have that?
Yes. Every car has that. So whenever you're installing it, so that was all the cleaning process. Installing is super simple. So you have one corner, they'll go inside there first, that bottom corner. Then once you've taken it the point where you can see the edge sticking on the glass, you'll shove it inside. Once you've placed it inside, you'll have room on the other side. Just bring it to the bottom, keep on bringing to the bottom, keep on bringing to the bottom, keep on bringing to the bottom, and then you'll see you'll be at a point where you can actually make the top end like a taco and then just feed it inside just like that. Make sure you don't grease or bunch up the film anywhere in the process, because if you grease it or bunch it, you unfortunately have to do it again, so make sure you don't do it. Once you placed it on the spot, it's just a matter of aligning the top edge of the film to the top edge of the glass, and then we'll go outside, we'll have a look that it actually covers up both of my seals, so both of the sides. So as long as I don't see any gap, it should be all fine, and that's about it. So that's how you install the windows. If you're installing the window and it's like pretty much tacky straight away, increase your soap solution. So if you're adding I'm adding 8 pumps to my bag, which is 8 pumps versus 3 liters of water. So you know, next time if I make a solution, I'll actually go maybe 2 more pumps or 4 more pumps, depending on how much tacky the window is. So yeah, if that makes sense. Now we'll squeegee out the top part, because it was pretty much tacky when I put it on there. I don't have to worry about shifting or moving the tint around, you know. Okay, it's 100%, it won't move around. Just move all that water to the side, and then we'll work on the bottom, just like that. We'll do the sides, we'll do the other side. Once everything is good, have a look, feel for your top edge, everything looks good, and then we have to turn on the car back on again. Stupid car, you don't know I'm installing windows? With all the technology that you have, you can't see. Okay, once you do that, spray a little bit on the window back on again. If you see a bigger finger, just like sort of move it around and make sure it's not tacky anywhere. If that's tacky, you don't want to squeegee it out, otherwise you may grease it. Hey, thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for the gifts. I really appreciate that. And now this is all installed.
Set at Mr Clean Adelaide Pub. Jamala
I might squeegee again. If I see a little bit of water somewhere trapped, I might just squeegee it again, which is fine. You don't want to see any dirt or bubbles and stuff like that. Water is fine. Water will just eventually dry away. It might take longer, but eventually will dry away. Wow, I'll make it look easy. Yeah, thank you very much. I think I am at a point where I'm happy to make a online sort of tutorial or class for you guys. But I have to, I'll go back to my country because it's cheaper if I make a class over there, like to hire a studio and photographers and videographers and stuff like that. Like it's just still a bit budget friendly. If I make it here, it'll be expensive, and then I have to forward all the costs to you guys. You won't like it. That's it. So just inspect. You won't see. So I've got a red tape inside. So as long as I don't see any red gaps there, that means it's all installed nice and fine. And that's what you want to see. Now we'll unroll the window down just one last time, and we'll remove all the type that we added. Just like that. That's it. Then you'll see a lot of black parts in there. This is where all the crap was that would have made its way inside. We stopped it. And cleaning the top edge is very important as well. You know, if you're cleaning your top edge really good, you'll eventually will have very less contamination. Roll the window up, make sure, just press it a bit on the outside before you roll it, because I've rolled it and unrolled it at the bottom. I'll just squeegee out these two sides. Professional, thank you very much, mate. Okay, and then just clean the outside, because the seals are wet. Once the window goes down, it makes it wet again, unlike wet windows. So let's just open it up again. This is the second window. We'll install the quarter one first, just because I like it. This quarter window is very easy to install, because you have a lot of space around. So you clean it. Sorry bro, I can't understand the language. Use English. And when you're scraping the markings, you just can't take it off. Don't get scared of scraping them off with your knife or blade or whatever you use. So it doesn't matter if you do it a million times, you won't scrape it off. It's like it's there, like it's etched onto the glass. It's permanent. You can't take it off.
11106 said, "What is the best tint out there now? 3 meters."
I don't know, man. I've got mixed reviews. You know, so if you any brand that's like, if you have a good relationship with your rep, just use that. Doesn't matter. I haven't been to their factory. I don't know if it's made in China or Korea or whatever. They can say whatever they want. I don't trust. So just use whatever film you can, and plus make sure you have a good relationship with the rep. Because if you get into some sort of trouble with your tinting, you know, they'll ask you stupid questions, man. So just don't get bothered with different brands. Do my windscreen? Yeah, I can do windscreens, but it is illegal, so no legal, and you can get your insurance claim rejected as well. How many microfiber towels did you go through per car? Oh, maybe 2 or 3, 3 max, 2 minimum. Sometimes we get away just by using one.
Mr Clean Adelaide.
Hey, mate. I think if I have to write, like, it depends. First of all, it depends on your sort of experience. But I think Tint is easier to install. I think PPF is easier to install than Tint, and then vinyl, and then window tinting. Like window tint, I'll write the hardest. As PPF you're doing, you can always relift it and try to adjust it and all these things. Same with vinyl, you can actually lift it back up and try to adjust it, heat it up and stuff like that. But with window tint, you mess up one thing, you have to just start over again. You ruined the material, you ruined the time, you pretty much just, you know, just no going back. What is the time here for me? I think this is 7:49 p.m.
Minimum. Brad said, "Any idea why my rear window film bubbled?" Got it done 15 years ago at a shop. It's bubbled now.
Yeah, 15 years is like good amount of time. It's if it hasn't bubbled up within 15 years. A lot of window companies or tint brands, they only give out 10 years of warranty. And then window tinters, they give out lifetime warranty because 10 years is a lot of time. So thinking about as in, there is not a lot of people that keep their car for 10 years. So yeah, if you got it done 15 years ago and it looks like that now, just pretty much get it done again. Take it to them, see what they say.
Tinting starts from 250. Tristan Smith said, "Is that a car house?" Mishinko Mezabonvu said, "Essay is 12:20 p.m."
Oh, nice. ASMR videos, yeah. That's nice.
Srosh Ahmedi said it can be in Perth. TBSS Manny said Scotch pad first, then razor.
Yep.
Minimum. Brad said you've got a really cool setup with the printer and stuff.
Hey, thanks mate. Thank you very much. I'm redesigning the shop within a month's time, so it'll be very nice after some time.
Beast said, "What if you already have scratches on window from inside?"
Yeah, once you put your tint on there, you can actually install tint if you have scratches, that doesn't matter. But once you put darker film on there, because the scratch is like a deeper groove, and then you put tint on there, there'll be water inside. Once dried out, it'll be more shinier. So that'll become like a silver sort of spot on top of black tint. It'll shine more. But tint itself will give you all the benefits, you know. If you're installing a better tint and rejecting heat and UV and all these stuff, that'll be pretty good. And that's it to you. But all that means is you'll still be able to see all of them again, a lot more than you normally see on the clear window. Beast. Is this Mr. Beast? So once I've cleaned my top edge, make sure you don't roll the window all the way up.
Kashkiu said, "I just did a 250 mark."
You don't roll the window all the way up so it catches all the dirt again, so it won't be, it'll like ruin the point of cleaning it very nicely. Flush out these sides. Different times, different day, depending on what I'm doing and stuff like that.
Team Jesus Forever said, "Jesus." Vic said 20% or 35% tint. Which would you recommend?
It's up to you. Like, normally I don't recommend anything. I recommend 15% to everyone. That is up to you, man. 35% in the front and 20 at the back is like the legal limit. So if you want to go stick with the legal limits, that's really very good. You won't have any troubles later down the road with cops and all these things. So
we only use ASL film for cars. We leave 5 years warranty on the montage, and the film brand have lifetime warranty.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. Never heard of these brands. Which country are you guys in? Okay, once you install the
Warrior in the Garden said Expel is the best.
I don't know about Expo.
20% dark enough for privacy, but not too dark to where you can't see anything.
People have too much mixed reviews about Expel. I don't want to go Expel way.
Hassan said from Sweden, but Asulf is from USA.
Hey Karen, hi. Yeah, not my first day.
Adriano Scarpi said bom dia.
It's actually my third day, so I'm getting better.
Said how many terabytes? MSKNZ.
How many terabytes? What? What are you asking, man? Terabytes?
Underscore Benyo underscore 08. AMC underscore 1951.
Wrong stream. Yeah, it looks like wrong stream. It's not a video game. I am actually live.
M. Charbel, blue heart emoji, pink heart emoji, rock. Matty Manny said working tomorrow?
Yeah, working tomorrow, yeah. I'm pretty much working every single day.
TBSS Manny said looks great.
Thank you very much.
Parker said nice work.
I'm getting a phone call, guys. Hello? I've got half of the car still left, the back window and the half of the car. Alright, and I'm live as well. If you join me on the live, that'll be nice. Alright, cheers. Okay. Yeah, my laundry needs to be cleaned up.
Matty Many said, what's your least favorite / hardest car to tint?
Anything with like these felt door seals that I have to mask and just take that extra bit of effort. Nobody cares about, you know what I mean? Like it's, then there'll be people that don't mask these seals around and stuff like that. Like if customers done tinting before and then he's like, oh bro, you take time. Yeah, I'll take time because I'm not in a rush. I'll give you quality work. But some people just don't care, and they'll say to you, oh yeah, I got my car tinted from that place and it was very, very quick. And you have a look at the car and you can actually say, oh yeah, the guy rushed it 100%. So you don't see all of this. He said, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. Should have told me before. You can polish them out, any acid or rain marks. use any sort of glass polish and that can do the job. Sorry guys, I've got my shoelace open.
Wheel emoji. Hot Wheels. Wheel emoji. Kurt from Oz said auto glim glass polish.
Yeah, use auto glim glass polish. Yeah, they're good. I love auto glim. Or any cheaper one will do the job as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't want to invest too much money in it, that's fine.
Which one would you say is a better alternative?
You said you detail as well. Which one would you
JC
say
said
is a better alternative?
C4.
Yeah, use anything you like. Yeah, whatever you like. It depends on how much you're gonna spend on it. They both will do the job. A cheaper one will do the job, but it'll just take you more elbow grease, and any expensive one will take less elbow grease. Like, it depends. If you want to spend a bit of a time and you still want to get away with cheaper stuff, why not? It's up to you. Whatever you like.
Shaft.
JC sent to GG's. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. Let's take this off and clean the whole glass. No, I cut by hand. Also, I do live on YouTube at the same time, so if you all guys want to see or learn, you can actually go to my YouTube. Just search Mr Clean Adelaide on YouTube. Give me a subscribe, just support the business as well, and that way you can see all the previous lives that we've done in the past. And I pretty much hand cut every single thing there.
TBSS Manny said at project _ethos hand.
6. Who said namaste? Hot Wheels. Hey, Hot Wheels. Namaste.
JC said this is the first I have seen someone apply tint on the outside of the glass. Salvatore 6700.
Yeah, we'll move.
William,
yeah, we'll move that tint on the inside. Just relax. People lose patience really quick. Stay. Just keep on watching it.
721 said just fitting it up.
Yeah. People are too quick. How much for 2016 Range Rover Sports? Range Rover Sports starts at $300.
Jam sandwich
Yep.
said doesn't putting the tint on the outside open the tint to water damage from rain?
Oh, come on, man. That's what we that's what we talking about. Just relax. How much for a 2014 VF Commodore? Commodore starts at $250. Because I haven't changed the AI thing on TikTok, I've actually raised the prices by $50 for all the options. But if you inquired me on TikTok, you actually still pay same price. So it's lucky for you guys. That's good. Okay.
Tinting starts from 250. Hot Wheels said ha ha ha. H_Angman said, what do you think will be a good car for Beg? Just got my license. Sebastian Liotis.
Good car, like a cheaper car. Buy any Toyota, man, they'll last you a long time. Is ceramic tint the best? Yeah, ceramic tints are good, Nick.
Manny said, I started watching TSS install on YouTube. That car is really clean.
Yeah, that's really, yeah, it is really clean.
Mitch.p_ said hello. Hacker tinting starts from 250.
MX5, I can do MX5 starting $300, man. Hacker, what's your name, bro? Hacker.
With emoji, Hot Wheels. With emoji, tinting starts from 250. Tinting starts from 250. Nick said,
should I tint over the factory tinted glass? Yeah, if you want to block heat, yes. If you just want or worry about privacy, nah, doesn't matter. So it depends what your needs are, and then you can get something done according to your needs. So what I do in my business, my name is Meshi. Oh, nice name, man, Meshi. So what I do in my business is I just ask them what sort of your needs are, you know, what do you do with your car and stuff like that. And then depending on what you do with the car and all that stuff, I'll recommend them some option. Bro, if this is Russian, I can't understand Russian. What is in your sprayer? Water and baby soap. Oh, heck you. Might not be a good idea, man. I can't understand Russian. If that is Russian, I don't know, man. What are you saying? How can you fail to windows are tinted of its privacy glass? Okay, so if they look darker without any tint on there, it means it's privacy glass, and that's it. Can't get any simpler than that, man. Yeah, Johnson Johnson baby soap, yeah. Baby salt? No, baby soap. Not baby salt. Nice job. Thank you very much, mate. I am in Adelaide, Australia, in Para Hills West. Hey mate, cool kid, welcome back. Only Russian nice. Kapil Sharma show dance.
The rear windows look darker, but I bought it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that means it's tinted.
JC said Australia, the land down under.
The land down under, yeah, that's it.
Never mind, said hi.
You seem pretty cool, eh? Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, I'll stay cool and relaxed most days. Okay. Make sure we shift it to the bottom as much as I can. And tinting is also like a patience game. If you lose your patience, and it'll be very hard for you to tint or learn tint or install tint, you know. Okay. Let's move a little bit closer to the window. It's sticking.
Cool Kid 253 said, how is your day going?
Yeah, my day is going pretty good, man. Yeah, busy day.
Nick said, I hate when they get spots of dirt under the tint.
Yeah, Nick, that's why we do we do a lot of cleaning. That's why it's very hard for
entire door panel has to be replaced for a bad switch dot lol.
Here you go. I am your favorite content creator. Thanks, mate. I really appreciate that, man. Second favorite. Who's your first favorite, man? Just asking. Don't get a GMC truck. Door well, the entire door panel has to be replaced for a bad switch. GMC. We don't have a lot of GMCs in here, to be honest. Never had, like 5-6 years of me doing it, I've never had a problem. And then I have my friends been doing it for 30-40 years, never had an issue. Depends what you do. Like I do bottom loading, so I've got area for the water to just, you know, go inside the door and stuff like that. So if you do top loading, it might be a different case for you. Depends what you do, man. What car are you detailing? I am window tinting Mercedes C200.
Rob Dennis.
Have I been up for 12 hours? Oh yeah, yeah, more than 12 hours, I guess.
GMCs and Silverados.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of GMCs and Silverados in Australia.
JC said he always go over your wildlife and ecosystem. Spammy Sam said hello again.
Hey Sam.
Schmex said, what are you doing? This is too much moisture for the leather.
Yeah. I am installing tint on the car. And it's done.
Cool Kid 253.
Cool Kid, do you watch me on YouTube? Yeah, you do. Oh, nice.
Use a handle not hard to find.
Thanks, mate.
Cam Troy said, what are the most popular car makers?
Holden. Holden is like very popular brand. And Holden is Chevrolet. Like your Chevrolet in other countries is Holden here. I am the best. Thank you very much, man. You are the best. Everything is wet on a Mercedes. You won't get the car bad work. Yeah. Don't watch me, man. I'll do bad work. So the only comment that I get from people are the guys they've never tinted in the past, and they'll comment me like they're professionals.
JC said, but he always used term we Aussie folks.
Holden SS and Caprice are those nicer cars. Yeah, Caprice, I don't know, but SS is like a nicer, like teen's favorite-ish car, sort of, I can say. That go open up.
North Wap Grumman.
Hang on, guys. Just give me a sec.
Cam Troy said, try tinting without getting it wet, Schmex. I'm sure it will work out well.
Try tinting. Yeah, so if I don't apply soapy water to it when I'm tinting, the tint will just stick to it immediately. I won't be able to move it. And nice bracelet. This is a festival that we celebrate in India. So sisters tie that to their brothers, and it's like a festival thing. Like it's for like, okay, you know, for like brothers protect their sisters and sisters protect their brothers and stuff like that. It's just a thing.
Sharing Wongchik said, how do you remove the tint glue off the glass?
You can use a scraper and any window cleaner. You can use that. If you don't have, if you want to be a little bit fancier, you can actually use any sort of glue remover. Just buy a glue remover, spray it on there, and start melting the glue, and then you can just scrape it off or wipe it down. Sorry, I'm getting a phone call.
For protection and blessings, I've got like 5 siblings that are girls had to pay each on $100.
yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, same thing, man.
TBSS Manny said, will this one be getting the sunroof tinted as well, or no sunroof?
Nah, no sunroof, just the sides. Hanji Gary ji.
On God Sidhu said
डन हो गया भाई, कोई चक्कर नहीं, आ जी. हाँ, मैं भी फिनिश होने वाला बस, मैं लाइव हाँ, तो देख ली, ਜਦੋਂ लाइव फिनिश होगी आ जी बस. कोई नहीं, मैं ट्राई करदा, जे मैं जे ऑलमोस्ट मैं भी फिनिश हो गया, फिर मैं कट देना तेरे वाली डायरेक्ट. हाँ, all right bro. Yeah, easy done.
Tass said heat up with a hairdryer, easy to remove.
Okay, done.
Thinneth Brahman.
Okay buddy. Heat up with the hair dryer. What are you heating up with the hair dryer, man?
Cool Kid 253 said, how much do you charge for windows?
How much I charge for all windows? Start at $250. So I recommend get the whole roll instead of just getting the 2 windows, like instead of getting the pre-cut, because pre-cut you won't get a second chance. If you get the whole roll, you can actually cut it yourself, and you know, maybe keep on installing the windows as long as it takes, or as long as the roll doesn't finish. Yeah, that's what it is. Angad Sidhu, thank you very much, Maya. Thank you very much for all the gifts, man. Oh, a hair and a moustache, yeah. Thanks, mate. Where are you from, man?
On grade 145 said Yo Sasrikal.
Hey, on grade are you, mate? Sasrikal.
Thomas Mending 6 said, what do you use to cut it? Just regular scissors. Cool Kid 253 said,
no, I use a knife. Where are you? Who was asking? Tom. Tom, if you go to YouTube and search for Mr Clean Adelaide, you can see me cutting the car.
TBSS Manny said, from what I'm seeing, hand cutting is better.
Yeah, it is fun. Oh. Hey, thanks, mate. Thanks for a lot of gifts. Cool Kid, I am funny. Why did you say that?
Cool Kid 253 said you are funny. On God Sidhu said, lol, the gift sounds the
Yeah.
Jimmy Coleman said, where do you buy Tint?
I had a voice for likes as well. Like if you keep on liking, I think another. Oh yeah, I think maybe it was the duck sound for likes.
On God Sidhu said Punjabi MC on
top. Yeah. You know, I can speak Punjabi and Haryanvi and Hindi, and I can switch between them pretty quick. Like and English, like I can have full customers on here, and I can speak. I reply to everyone in their own language. That's crazy. I find it crazy.
Steve said, have you ever did tint badly that ended up bubbling up later on?
None of my tint has bubbled up till date. Maybe I'm not longer in the business enough, but yeah, once we have any customer come back for bubbled up tint, we'll show it to you, and we'll see actually how much time it takes for my customer to come back. But you know, when I started, a lot of customer might come back just because I like contamination or it's lifted up and stuff like that. But that was when I started, you know, that's a long time ago. But not really. Now I would have Fast Lexus. Thank you very much, mate. A+ for sound effects. Like now I might have a call from a customer and they'll say, hey, I see a lot of bubbles in my tint, and then they ring me up next day, which is fine. So I say to them, bro, just relax and, you know, give it another 3 days and they'll go away. And third day they actually give me a phone call and they say, oh hey bro, yeah, everything went away. They're looking good. I said, okay, nice, can you leave me a review? Okay, we'll do it.
Right pointing finger emoji, adults only emoji, left pointing finger emoji, star emoji, Euronose emoji, two-face emoji. Sig 998. JC said that.
Thank you very much for all the gifts, guys. I really appreciate that. I have watched you until I am confident enough to do it myself. Damn. I don't know when you joined, but if you're on YouTube, if you watch this video from the start, I've actually given a very nice explanation on how to cut and sort of install. So just watch this video, it'll be very easy for you if you're starting out. Just want to grab the other content creator user handle. Okay, what is that he does on live? Is he like same as us or someone else, or like a video sort of guy or someone else, or like a gamer? Who is Akash Singh? You know what a lot of people used to tell me? I look like the singer. Singer. That's what a lot of people used to tell me. I look like Singer from Side. I've got no idea who Akash Singh is. I am in Adelaide, Australia. Oh, Magic. Magic Mike. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for the gift.
Magic Mike said, what do you think about Lava Cosmetica? JC said he
I've got no idea what that is. Lava Cosmetica. Never heard of that, man. What is it? So basically it goes over wildlife ecosystem. Oh, okay, oh nice, alright. How many hours do you work a day? Too many hours. I work that many hours that I've lost count.
George said, how long does it normally take you to complete one car?
Roughly about 2-ish hours.
Long time said, fastest week electronics indoors get damaged.
So 2-ish hours, and then I'll sort of finish the whole car. But if I'm live, it takes me like sort of half an hour to 40 minutes extra. And sometimes it takes me like an hour extra if I'm live.
Always online. You must do 14-hour days. Your mom said
I do crazy days. I do crazy hours.
90210 said, is soapy water the secret?
Soapy water, yeah, just use soapy water, yep, that's it.
You make that look hella easy. TBSS Manny said it.
Yeah, it's very easy to install Tint, guys. You just need to practice. I've been doing it for years now, so You know, versus if you just try and do it for one day for just your car, you know, it depends.
George tinting starts from 250.
Is there something inside or on top? I think we've got a contamination in there.
One Hunglo 247 said, "Do you love doing windshields?" Lol.
Yeah, I don't mind doing windshields. I hate doing sunroofs because it's like splashing all the water onto you.
Never try and do my own. Dr. Jack said, "Uh-oh."
No idea what that is, man. What is that? I can't see it from the outside, 100%. Where is it? Can't even see it. We'll try to clean it, see if that cleans out really good. If it doesn't clean out, then I might have to replace it. Was someone saying that I put water on the trim? This is less water than a detailer or a cleaner does. They'll spray and they'll start foaming up and all these stuff, you know, that's the same amount of water. Let's go in there. Yeah, I do have a machine that cuts out pieces for me, but I like hand cutting more. As long as you don't let the water dry on the surface, like, you know, make sure it's not leaving watermarks on there, it's fine. It's not getting inside the buttons or anything.
Dr. Jack said at one Hunglo 247, yeah, it's called his hands.
Oh, I've got my hand. Yeah, that's the machine. Just right there.
Carlos Picos.
Hey Carlos, why are you sad, man? What happened?
TDSS Manny said you said this 15%. TDSS
Yep.
Or is it more?
15%, 1.5. It looks different than the last 15% I did because this is Suntech 15%, carbon, different shade, different color. The one that we did previously on the other car, on the other live, was a different brand, so it's like we changed our brands. Okay, so we've installed pretty much everything apart from the back window. Looks lighter. What's the darkest you've done? The darkest I have is 5%. So I stopped keeping all the options. I just keep 4 options for all my options. 5, 15. Someone needs darker than legal, go is 15, and they drive in the night, I'll go 15. They don't drive much in the night and they want very, very dark tint. They're happy with like not having a look outside the window when they're driving inside the nighttime. 5%. They want legal, there is 35 and 20. So I just keep 4 shades and that's it.
Dr. Jack said, do you tint front windscreens?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do that. Okay.
TBSS Manny said, which one do you think is better, 15 or 20?
Which one I think is better, 15 or 20? Oh, I think 15% is a little bit better. Tint.
But want it to look like solar tuning glass.
15% is like the go-to option. If you want something darker and still want that you'll still be able to see outside in the night time, I think 15% is the goal.
Enigma tinting starts.
I've got a Defender I want done, but what did you ask? What is it like? Solar glass, like privacy glass? That's what you're asking? Who gets legal tint? Yeah, pretty much the guys that drive for Uber. They get on to us and for like legal tint, and that's about it.
BMK01_ still tinting windows, haha.
Hey BMK, how you mate? Just the very last glass and we will be finished in very short time. Hey, thanks mate, thanks for the gifts. I think every time you see something new, you send me you send me a gift.
JC said, take it easy my guy, learned a lot. Dr. Jack said, what car is next?
Thanks mate. The next car is go to bed.
Said, how many cars you do today?
I did 5 cars today.
TBSS Manny said, interesting window design.
Yeah, they're all Mercedes. They'll have that little hump or whatever thingy.
Brian Sanchez said, is that plumber's tape?
Sparky's type.
BMK01_ said, I was on when you was doing to Canon, but I had to go. Dr. Jack said,
yes.
want to do a Defender tonight? In at Blackwood. George said, are you 100-247 said, where you located?
Are you contracted to a dealership? Nah, George, I don't do dealerships. I was thinking about it, but then I'll go.
Dr. Jack said, just the front windscreen.
I can do that tomorrow if you like. The Defender. Sparky type, electrical type.
I get nervous swiping you cut the tape like that. Dr. Jack, why tick mark emoji? X. George. Dr. Jack said, he'll message you bro. Family day tomorrow, so need the car. Jack Jordan.
Oh yeah, but just message me whenever you like, and what I'll do is I'll send you like a booking link,
Ryan Sanchez.
so you can actually just book online, see all the available dates, and just make a booking.
Hacker said
Window tint is difficult for me to put inside the calendar. The best way is just send me a message, and I'll, depending on what you want to get it done, I'll just tell you my earliest availability date. Doesn't get easier than that.
Dr. Jack said easy mate. Have a good night.
No worries, mate. Thank you very much. Have a good night. So when you installing the back glass, you can actually save
Said, where are you from?
this extra bit of tint. This one, you can actually save it and then use that for your front windscreen. If someone needs a eyebrow, like, you know, the top 10% of it, so you can use that tint for it. But if the customer is not getting it, it's just getting inside the bin. If the customer wants it, I can use it. If he doesn't want it, that's fine.
Underscore FJ.
Okay. Where are you from? I am from Adelaide, Australia.
YZ underscore 0. Asher underscore FJ said I'm from Fiji, bro.
Fiji. I was trying to make a trip to Fiji, but then we decided it's better going to Japan. Well, I'm going to Japan. You Indian as well? Oh, nice. Which part of India are you from, man?
VMK01 underscore 250. 100
How much extra do you allow? Like extra on these quarter windows? So as much as you want, doesn't matter.
Loki said Candy Guy. I love what you
Chandigarh, nice man. A lot of friends in Chandigarh. I've been always near Chandigarh. So I'm from Ambala, Haryana, but my studied near colleges like near Chandigarh. And then I've got a lot of friends that were from the area, Sector 22. And then my father had cancer and he got treated from PGI. So did a lot of trips to Chandigarh. Derabasi study? Yeah, I was in Derabasi and then I was near Lalu as well. So near Lalu. Damn, from Ambala. Oh, nice. GS 230? You from Ambala City or Ambala Kent? Kent, bro. Oh, nice. I'm from the city. How much would you charge to do a VE 15% strip across the windscreen? 50 bucks. So we're shrinking the film to shape the film to form the shape of the glass. You know, like tint is a flat piece of plastic, so I gotta make it curvy to shape, like you've got to shape the tint to the shape of the glass. What present did you get your sister? Just money.
Manny said so shrink it while it's oversized, then cut to size.
Yeah, $31,000. Please don't give tie shines or air fresheners are good. Yeah, just gift a bunch of air fresheners. I've got a whole box of air fresheners, like the little tree ones. Super Cheap Super Cheap was running a discount, and then I just bought the whole stock. Whatever they had, I bought it, pretty much everything. So I think it was $5 for $3 or something like that, and then I'll get my trade discount on top because I was buying in bulk. Yeah, and also if anyone from Australia, I give away my trade discounts to a lot of my customers as well. So if you want to buy anything from Super Cheap Auto, guys, let me know. I get discounts from Super Cheap Auto, so I can just forward the discounts to you guys as well. So if you need discount from Super Cheap Auto, just send me a text message or DM me, and I'll look after you, and they look after me as well. And doesn't matter where you are in Australia, it works all over Australia. So they have 6 levels to discount, and I am in the top level.
Hacker said a technician _ Tim electrical issues is nothing. Try buying the whole agency in town.
What? Tinting to try. What Tinting to is nothing. Try figure content application with them. Oh, okay. Yeah, it makes sense, man. I've seen like a lot of new cars. A lot of new cars, they've gone too much in sensors and all that stuff. So yeah, I can imagine.
TBSS Manny said the these cars are extremely nice. Ennis. One Hunglo 247 said y'all charge to tint a whole car down there.
AMG of these cars are very nice. Yeah, I trust you. Trust you on that one. Look very nice as well. How much I charge to tint the whole car? Depends on what sort of car you have, but generally I start my prices at $250. But if you just give me a phone call, it'll be $300 because on live I still charge gold prices. So I've raised my prices up a little bit this month.
TBSS Manny said I like the big window setup. One Hunglo 247 said damn that's cheap. $475 for me.
Who charged you $475? I have tint that go up as well. So $250 is like starting price, and then you'll go $450, $350 and $450, and you know, if you're doing extra things as well, it might go up again. So it depends which film you want, and then we'll charge you accordingly.
Room 76 said, "And me, I have a garage for this work."
You have a garage for this work? Yes, super nice, man. What is stopping you to get started?
Solution in the backpack?
Oh no, I'm not carrying my backpack. My backpack is I'm not carrying my backpack. That's why. I'll just pick it up when we start installing it and stuff. How do I get into tinting? Because of my tinter. So I used to have a tinter back in the day. I used to say to him, bro, can you just increase your quality? My customers are getting annoyed, and you know, just have to change it a bunch of times. And I said to him, if you don't do it, then I'll learn. He sort of didn't say to me anything. Then I started learning. From practice, and learning, and you just get the skill. And that's it. Minnesota. Oh yeah. Okay. I have to take the baby seat out. Oh, come on, man.
Loki said, "Is that just soap that makes it stick?"
It's the glue inside the tint that'll make it stay. The soap is there to make it slide and glide around. The tint comes with its own glue. That makes sense. Oh, shit. I don't like why Mercedes that design in a way you press that button and it just flies off. Why Mercedes?
BNK01_ said, "No back, no daddy juice. Something very wrong, haha."
Yeah, well, my backpack is just hanging there. I'm not carrying it, so that's why. I'll carry it once I start installing it. It's just easier for me to, like, you know, move around the car. And I'm shrinking and stuff like that. Sometimes I take my toolkit off.
Where is your garage?
Para Hills West in Adelaide, Australia. Yeah, that's plenty space for me to go in and out. Off. Yep. Yeah, we'll just roll it and bring it here. For these cars, it's easier. It's easier both ways. So I can actually drop them to the bottom and make it work, or like just slide in, or I can have them up and then just lay it flat on top. So it doesn't matter, whatever method you do, it's easy anyways. Because it's a smaller window, it's not a massive window. Let's install my third camera inside. That way it'll be easy for you guys to see what's happening. You have a garage in your country? Oh, nice. Good on you, mate. Good morning, guys. Yeah, it is Mercedes, yep.
Tyler, Australia emoji.
I think it'll be fine just about here. You guys can pretty much see what's happening. Maybe do that.
TVSS Manny said perfect. Drink76 said enjoy your work. Hacker said
Thanks,
anything
mate.
is easy for you. I tried rear windscreen at least 5 times and my backbone started to cry on me.
Yeah. Yeah, last car I'm finishing very, very soon. So I'll just grab a couple of tools from here. My shop needs a clean up. With the yeah, nothing, we just clean them, install Tint right on top, and that's it. I need that one, and one tool from this guy, just this one. That's it. Oh, hang on, I need a scrubber as well. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's get my backpack. Here you go, guys. We've got the back. I try to stream once a day. Or if I'm not doing once a day, I'll try to do at least one every 2 days. So yeah, you'll find me here every now and then.
Lyridon said at during 76 Sarpad and Schmoll 8.
If you guys are not able to see what I'm doing, let me know straight away, okay? I'll change to a different angle. Oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 cars a day. If I'm just doing tinting that day.
BMK01_ said, have you been live the whole day?
No, I think I was live for the last 2 cars that I had, and that's it. So I forgot to make a booking for this car, and I thought that was the last car, and then I went live, and he rang me up. He said, "Yeah, bro, I'm coming." So oh shit. So you can actually see me taking booking for this guy on when I was live doing last car. So that was crazy, man. That's just the sponge. It's just the same scrubber that I use for my sides. A lot of questions.
Would Karcher wet vacuum be easier to clean?
Karcher wet vacuum be easy to clean? Yeah, I don't mind that.
Charlie in a yard. Lyridon said it during 76 car I've been Neo per mile near. Nobody said this is a replay.
It is a replay? What? Did someone say it's a replay? Sorry mate, I can't even understand your language.
Hacker said, would it stay in the upholstery or a towel?
Yeah, not much water, to be honest. It's very much less, and then I'll give it a wipe after. That towel, I've seen most of the time, just brings more contamination in. By the time that I'm putting the towel inside, it's just lint flying off everywhere. I've stopped doing it. Okay, let's go outside. Like pretty much a lot of things that I do is 30%. Reverse roll or Frank? Reverse roll.
Dylan Pruitt said reverse roll or Frankie.
Bro is trying to say me something, but he's using a different language, bro. I've got no idea what he's saying. If you want to say me something, just use English if you can.
Windows. The believer said, but you have your bring a towel and wipe it.
What did he say? On the contamination work? No spraying liner. That's fine. If you do spray on the liner, that's fine. I seem to get contamination when reverse rolling back windows. Sometimes the contamination comes from the towel. If you install a towel inside.
From 250. Dylan Pruitt said, "Is that why I'm getting it?"
Maybe.
TBSS Manny said, "No razor on."
Try doing it without the towel. See if you don't get contamination. It might be just in your squeegee or towels or something that you're doing. Record yourself and see what you're doing. Or maybe record yourself, send it to me. I'll have a look. What are you doing? And also, if your peel board is dirty, you might get contamination. And if you don't have a peel board and you're trying to do it on top of the car, 100% you're getting from the car.
Dylan Pruitt said, "Hell yeah, I got you."
Okay. So that's the top. That's the bottom. My thumb is pointing towards the top. What do you guys can you guys see this one, or you like this one better? Okay, so
said you stained it all. TBSS Manny said body cam.
You want the body cam? Okay, hang on.
Mr. Thought 45 said all the trick.
And then we'll start unrolling, and then I can stick to the glass.
Drink 76 said body cam is good.
Body cam is good, yeah. For some cars, I think body cam does the job. Just keep on unrolling.
Proud trucker, mechanical arm emoji.
Okay. Bring it to the bottom. And make sure when you're trying to stick that tin to the top, make sure it doesn't actually stick to the liner. If it's sticking to the liner, you don't wanna
Too frustrating.
Stick it onto the top. Who's frustrated?
Dylan Pruitt said at Mr. Thought 45 let M cook bro, he will get all that. TBSS Manny said at Nick.
Who's frustrated? One last time we are doing this joke, too frustrated. Hey Nick, person doing 10 leads, man, water actually costly because mold. What are you talking about? You've got no idea how mold happened in the car. This is not how mold is made inside the car, okay? Let's just get people out of. Come on, man. Do you guys think before you say anything? I think you should.
BMK01_ said some precious purple haha. IT said bro
Yeah.
tried and failed. Ended up paying. Dylan Pruitt said
He tried and failed.
Frustrating for him to tint. Cam Troy said people are so worried about a small amount of soapy water.
Yeah, and then
Manny said, just saying
mold.
stuff to say.
Come on, man.
don't know what you're
Mold.
talking about.
You serious? Yeah, all the guys that never done tinting in the past, never seen tinting in the past, they'll give you that sort of comment, which is fine. I'm used to it now. The mold was something new. I've never heard that before.
Nick said who would try this at home. Steve Ademo said, nah, man.
There you go. Alright, let's go outside, inspect, and if everything is fine, I'll just send this guy a message.
Never tinted before. I'm going to tell you all about how to work tinting. Nick said, what if the customer wants darker than legal?
If the customer wants darker than legal, we'll do it, but it's sort of his problem. I wouldn't try this doing at home, yeah. Never tinted before, but gonna tell you all about how to work tint. Yeah, right. Hey man, thanks for the loaner blow up doll.
RH said, hey
what?
mate, thanks for the loaner blow up doll. I just finished off. Gonna swing by your place after work and return him. Pardon, his back door is rather loose now and excessive DNA on the cheeks. Dylan Pruitt said, now let's see final result lol. RH said, he'll text you prior to arriving.
Alright,
Steve
are
Ademo said,
you
nah, man, would evaporate that
commenting on
amount
someone
just
else
like
live?
steam clean the carpets internally. BMK01_ said the clear film was on the inside. TVSS Manny said looks lighter than 15%, I wonder.
Okay, hang on. So we just have one little thing to take care of.
Nick said I had a car so dark it was impossible to reverse park at night. Cam Troy said that ain't right.
Yeah, might have been 5%. So if you have 5% tint, it'll be very dark.
IT said, how long did you train before you took your first client?
Oh, long time. I would say probably 6 months. Because I was busy, my shop was busy, and I was doing it every now and then, and just took me a long time to sort of get to a point where I started doing customers. Oh, I ruined my jeans. 15%, 1.5. Let's put all the stuff back together, clean it one time.
Nick said, is this tint from
and this is Suntech. I don't know where they made.
TBSS Manny said looks good.
Oh, it looks really good, yeah. My missus will kill me. Oh, come on. That's it. Do we have a lot of people watching us today? 293, 300 people watching us today. That's good. Yeah, this one is Suntech. If someone needs carbon, then I choose, depending on which shade they want, I might choose different options. So I have 15% in Suntech, then I might have Rhino, which is 20%, like just trying to keep everyone happy. We had 460 at a point. Oh, nice. This is going good for me then.
TBSS Manny said we had 460.
For all of you guys that are watching me, if you're getting knowledge out of it, make sure you guys go subscribe my YouTube channel as well. My YouTube is Mr Clean Adelaide. If you search on YouTube, Mr Clean Adelaide will come up, and make sure you guys do subscribe and turn on your bell notification. And actually, if you're trying to learn, you can see all the videos on there. And I'm planning and trying to upload more videos, as in like tutorials, and there'll be landscape, so you guys can watch on a bigger screen, trying to see and learn. And all the videos that I've uploaded so far are all hand cutting, so very good. It'd be very nice if you're just trying to learn and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Hello? हाँ जी गैरी, मैं हुणे फिनिश होया कार नाल, आ जाओ तुसीं कोई नहीं. Okay bhai.
TBSS
Okay bro,
said
all
attack
good,
that.
all good,
I
all
think
good.
it's because he is done with the car.
All good. मैं तेनू वापस छाड़ दूंगा, तू आ जी आराम नाल, बस आ जी, छड्ड मैं दूंगा तेनू वापस. अच्छा अच्छा चल ठीक है, आ जा फिर. Okay. Subscribed already. Guys, thank you very much for watching me. This is how you install Tint on Mercedes C200 with taking the sweeps out. So we did installation which is called bottom loading. So we installed from the bottom first and then we roll to the top. And the back glass that we did was reverse roll method.
TBSS Manny said 6:30.
I can go to sleep now. Man. Thank you very much. I really enjoy your time, your company. Thank you very much. And subscribed already. Guys, thank you very much. If you guys are watching me from any place in the world and you guys want to learn the skill, get into window tinting, make sure you go to my YouTube channel and do me a subscribe. That way you can see all the previous live that we did, and also I'll be uploading more videos to pretty much show you how that looks like. I'm an Indian. Yeah, I am Indian. I'm living in Australia for last 9-ish years now. Yes. Great work as always. Thank you very much, Habibi. Yeah. Good job, mate. Having a good night with family. Yeah, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you guys next time in the next live, which will happen pretty much tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. So we'll be back live tomorrow. I just can't assure you the time. And then also on the 11th, which is the Monday, we'll be live for a ceramic coating. So if you want to see how I do polish and wash the car, polish the car and do ceramic coatings, if you're going to see something like that, I'll do another live, and then I might just only go live on YouTube depending on what sort of mood I am in and what we're doing and stuff like that. So make sure you're subscribed on both my channels, YouTube and TikTok, so you just never know. No, I missed the stream. Hey, Dawn, just go to YouTube and you can actually recap or watch the whole stream. I won't be able to reply you, but yes, you can watch out that. Alright guys, thank you very much. We'll see you next time. I've got a student coming in. He wants some door cups cut. We'll see you guys in the next time. So this car has took me 2 hours and 25 minutes. Take as I was live and replying you guys and this and that. Otherwise, something like this, 2 hours, 10 minutes, something like that, you know, I might be able to finish that between 2-ish hours. Alright, so I do spend a bit of a time whenever I go live, so I'll really appreciate that if you guys start following and just give me the support back. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. BMK, thank you very much, Mai. We'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, peace.